Hey everybody, hope everybody's doing okay today. I just was looking up some more information and doing a little bit more research on everything going on right now with the reopening and of course the lovely coronavirus vaccine, and I just came across this article right here and I really want you to listen to it. Listen to the way that they laugh, they joke, and it's completely absurd what they talk about, how this guy is, doing this for, because he wants to do something good for everyone. He wants to help out by, doing this vaccine trial. Okay, but then, then they come right after that and say, oh, well, you signed up for the anthrax, trials as well, correct? And then he goes in and explains, his whole life, why he's been helping with his family and, to, better the science in all of this. Just listen to this, because this is what we are dealing with. They think it's funny. You can see it. They know what's going on, and they get a kick out of all the people that are out here freaking out about it every single day.
In fact, we're going to talk to a gentleman who has volunteered to try and really help find the vaccine for COVID-19. Of course, finding that vaccine is a top priority. The government reporting now that there are 14 promising clinical trials. Norman Hume is taking part in one of those trials at Emory University. He's already received 2 doses of this investigative vaccine. There's a picture of him getting one of those doses. Norman, good morning to you, sir. Thanks so much for your time. We should point out that Emory has actually teamed up with a biotech firm named Moderna for this trial. You've worked at Emory University for more than 2 decades. You jumped at the chance to be a part of this trial. Why?
That's a great question. I mean, I've been there for 26 years, and back in March, I was sent home as non-essential, and like so many people, I wanted to help out. I mean, you look at the amazing work of first responders, emergency room staff, and there I was at home. I mean, I was fortunate that I could work from home, but I was also very fortunate that I worked at Emory University, which has an amazing record for public health, medicine, not only locally, but at the global level. And so they've got a big involvement in the COVID-19 vaccine, but it also goes back to bringing the first Ebola patients to Atlanta, as well as before that HIV and anthrax. So when I saw a notice to sign up to be considered for a possible participant in the COVID-19 vaccine trial, I really just jumped at it. I thought it'd be like one very small thing that I could do that could maybe help out, and I could do from home, and do my little piece for moving forward in this terrible pandemic.
I mean, we should point out that during this 14-month study, you're not going to be injected with the actual virus. But how did they explain how this is going to work, and are you experiencing any side effects so far?
No side effects at all. I've been very fortunate, and one of the motivators, of course, was that this is really cutting-edge science. And it's kind of cool how this is, like as you just mentioned, does not involve a traditional vaccine with the watered-down actual virus itself. So this is really cutting-edge, and we've all seen the virus with the spiky things. Well, the idea is to address the spiky things that have a specific protein, a spike protein, that once it enters your body, these will attach to your system. And so the idea is to train my body to look for just that one protein that the vaccine uses, that the virus uses to attach itself to me. So hopefully going forward, this vaccine will work for anyone who's exposed to COVID.
You also volunteered to be injected with the anthrax vaccine after 9/11 as well. This is kind of your thing.
Well, it's a funny story. So I grew up in a very scientific household. My dad had a PhD in clinical pharmacology. My mom had an advanced degree in chemistry. And so when we were growing up, we were constantly told to wash our hands and cover our mouth when we coughed or sneezed, And so he actually designed and managed the first drug trials for the first ever FDA-approved oral treatment for endometriosis. And, I mean, he would even bring his work home. So I remember when I was like 8 or 9 years old, he brought home, he was working on a project for children's chewable aspirin. And so he brought home these different variations with different flavors of orange flavored aspirin. So he sat me down on the dining room table, pulled out his clipboard and said, okay, I want you to chew each one of these and then rank them in your preference of favorites. So they were all terrible, but I just had a great admiration for really the process of science and hopefully, moving better healthcare for everyone.
Well, Norman, we're thankful for you. Thank you for your service. Good luck. Keep us posted as well. We want to check in with you periodically.
Will do. My pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Hope everybody's doing good. We'll talk to you on the next video. Stay in the Word. Jesus is the only answer. Love you all. We'll talk to you soon. God bless.